I've been getting asked a lot lately since I released two perfumes. The very first one, Super Suave, and my second released, Deco Noir. What is my favorite? So coming up in this video, I'm gonna do the very difficult thing to pick my favorite of these two fragrances. Find out what it is coming up next. Welcome back everybody to JoelTheNose, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you again for all your support that you guys have given me over the years, and I just can't wait to continue with everything. And specifically, my perfume brand, a lot of you know, and a lot of you may not know, which is called Vice Parfums. You can check out the website, viceparfums.com. I'll put it in the link. You know, it gives you a little bit more description about my brand and what I've done with it. But a lot of you know I've released two perfumes in the past 4 or 5 months. And the first one, which is Super Suave, you can see the classic Miami art colors there, the pink, the white, the blue, very Miami Vice. This was a 50 milliliter, fresh, spicy kind of ode to the 80s power perfumes, green, just, you know, really, really invigorating perfume. And then the perfume my second perfume, which just came out about a month ago, and that is Deco Noir. Deco Noir, you can see here, has the black and pink color, which apparently I guess is like in the K-pop world, the black and pink is like a huge deal. I don't know, it's a group or something. But also Inter Miami colors, Leo Messi. So kind of, you know, again, all very Miami influenced. But I get a lot of questions now because I have a number of people who have bought both perfumes from me. Just a little recap. Super Suave, 50 milliliters. This Deco Noir, 30 milliliters. Both are extraits or parfum concentration levels, so they're over 20%. This, I did a limited release, essentially of 45 bottles that I sold out. And, you know, I will make new ones eventually, but right now, you know, those are sold out. Deco Noir, I made a bigger one. Just to let you know my reasoning, I made it smaller because I love 30 ml bottles because they're travel size. And for those of you who travel a lot, or you know, whatever it may be, you're on the go, these are the perfect bottles. Whenever I travel, I never take 100 milliliter bottles, almost never. And even 50 can be a little bit unwieldy if you're bringing a lot of perfumes. So I typically like 30 milliliters. That's one of the reasons why I did this size bottle. Plus, I was able to make more bottles for people who wanted them. So just want to give you an update right now again between the two. I just talked about Super Suave being kind of this fresh green ode to the 80s, whereas Deco Noir is this more of an ode to French classic perfumes of the past, but totally modern. So I took a lot of the classic notes of like carnation and lilac and violet, which you think of this powdery French perfumes of the like 40s and 50s. Then I added things like black tea and carrot oil and mandarin orange and oud and styrax and aldehydes. So you have this aldehydic note, which gives it this really brightness at the top that I just love, and people notice right away. People notice that aldehyde. It's almost like, again, a little bit of a reference to the classic aldehyde perfume, Chanel No. 5. So, you know, love both these perfumes, okay? And I get asked the question a lot, which one do I like better? Do I like Super Suave or do I like Deco Noir better? And the proof in the pudding is always for me this way. Initially, you would probably think, well, maybe Super Suave because I picked that as my first perfume. People may say, well, no, Deco Noir because, you know, it's your second perfume and you wanted to really work on it. I can tell you this, proof is in the pudding. What perfume do I put on my skin the most at the end of the day? What do I wear the most? And I can tell you what that is in a second because I want to go in a little bit more detail about it. You know, picking your favorite perfume, I've learned now, is almost like picking your favorite child or your favorite pet. I literally, you know, the other day was funny. So I have a cat and a dog, and someone asked me, which one is your favorite? I'm like, I was like, I'd never been asked that question before. And, you know, people joke about it with your kids and things like that, right? This is like, these perfumes are like my children. I've been working on both of these for years, okay? These were two of the ones that kind of just stood out to me that I've been working on for so long. But at the end of the day, and I got asked this the other night at a dinner party that I went to with a really good friend of mine and his wife, who are just perfume collectors of the highest order. Maurice and Bavica from Osme were there. So there were a couple of local artists, actual painters and curators from an art museum. It was just a great night. And we were talking about, perfumes a lot and art and the mixture of the two. And my friend asked me, he's like, which one is your favorite? And I had to really think about it because I didn't want to answer the question, to be honest with you. But I did. I had to answer the question. And in the end, which one is the one that I wear the most? Which is the one that I find most unique? What is the one that works so well on my skin? And again, I love them both. But my final answer was, of my two perfumes, my favorite one is Deco Noir. This perfume does it for me. For people that have smelled all my perfumes, I can honestly say, from perfume critics to people like Maurice, Bavica, they all immediately pick this out as what they think is my best perfume to date, the best composed, the most unique. There's leather in here also. People get this kind of like classic leather smell. Maurice even compared it to Knees 10, the classic leather perfume, again, from many, many years ago. So this one is, when it goes on your skin, you get this kind of savoriness from the carrot. You have the black tea of the mandarin. It's a little bit fresh, but you also have the aldehydes that give this brightness, just like jumps off the skin. And then it just goes into that kind of powdery carnation and lilac and violet middle with some oud. And it just is so sexy and sensual. It's so good for either men or women. I would say that this perfume, Super Suave, leans more masculine, and I tend to think more men prefer this. But this one is just perfectly unisex either way. So there you have it. I had to do a video. I had to say which one was my favorite because, what good it would be if I didn't give my honest opinion. And that's what I always try to do here on my channel, is give my honest opinion. And the reality is, you do have a favorite, right? So that's it, Deco Noir. Just a little update. There are some bottles left. Again, I made a lot this time because I wanted to have plenty. Last time with Super Suave, many people didn't get a bottle that wanted a bottle. So again, get with me. Email me. I'll put my email down below. If you email me, I'll show you the payment information, but I accept Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. And I want to get this bottle into your hands. For those of you who already ordered a bottle, I will open it up now. If somebody wants a second bottle and you love it that much, email me and we can do it. I'll do it. Okay. So again, I'll put the email below, joelb@fblegal.com. You can see it in the comments below, the notes below. I want to get this into as many hands as possible, and then I can start working on my next perfume. So there you have it, guys. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you as always for watching. Peace, love, and perfume.